I had the club going up on a Tuesday. Louie C. the Mayor, thank you all for the love. Come on in, hit the share button right over here. Woo! We do the podcast Monday to Friday at 6:45. Got a great show for you today. Shout out my people. FloridaKeysNG.com. Accident lawyers in the Keys. If you have an accident, a car, moped, or bicycle, God forbid, on that ocean. After 911, FloridaKeysNG.com. Dr. B in the building. Coming up Friday. Got a big show going back to Cali. So it's going to be wonderful. Advanced Urgent Care Key West Marathon in Key Largo. Affordable health care with the 2Ks, keyscares.com. And also, there's only one word of treatment for a pandemic. Ivermectin. Make sure if a doctor is not giving you that treatment, you get one that will. So it's all love over there. And I was at Naughty Vapes today. Had a lot of new inventory. They're right across the street from the fire department on the good old boulevard. Military and locals a full 10% discount. And Rebecca and Debbie will take care of you. Make sure you like them on Facebook under Naughty, Nauti Vapes on Facebook. So there's a lot of things going on, man. It's exciting. We're going to get back to the business of partying. We're going to get back to the business of doing a little country. We're going to get back to the business of riding the bull, the whole 9 yards that's coming. So thank you all for coming in. Do me a favor, everybody right now that's in, please hit the share button right here. Boop, boop, boop. Hit that share button, and we're going to get this thing rocking. Turn your notifications on, and also hit the subscribe button right over here. Boop, on YouTube. Red Tater, our boy, first one off the draw. Pamela Hershey, good evening. Well, we are 10 in Minnesota. We 78 in Key West earlier today. I know it's cold. The only cold we got is in the office over there, the Old Town Rodeo. They got that AC pump. But it's very hot on the street. Who is Michael Knowles on production today? And anybody on your side?
Same thing, Red Tater.
So I guess my man Mark, you got the whole thing on lock today. So today's show is Key West is like Walt Disney World. We're going to explain to you how that is. So I got Monica Flowers, this girl. She's been at the game for a long time. She's been on Duval for a long time. She's been hitting the clubs for a long time. Very intelligent young lady. Very happy to have her part of the team. Whoever got a problem with her, got a problem with me. So Monica, for your fans, you know, you was famous, but you wasn't worldwide famous. So we put you on that YouTube. So can you just give a little introduction? Daryl Wild Goose, I see you. What's up, Miss Monica and Louie the Mayor? Go ahead. It's your time.
I own Rose Petals in Paradise. It's a florist company that I do deliveries, and I also work in the bars and the restaurants. It's a great job to have. I absolutely love doing it.
Nice.
You know, I like making people happy, and I love communicating with people. My job, you talk with people all the time. And I absolutely enjoy it.
Monica is very solid at customer service. She, you know, helps a lot of people out, and she's a very hard worker. That's the people I like to surround myself with, people that are on point and thinking worldwide. I mean, this has been last year was rough. We're going to make this the best year ever. So streets are crowded.
Yes, they are.
A lot of tourists in town.
Yeah, there is. If you like, you know, driving in Key West or walking on the sidewalks, it's been pretty crowded. And if you're driving, it can be a little crazy. People like to walk out in front of you, all that crazy stuff. Yep.
Your man popped up.
Yep.
What did he say?
He said, the new mayor is here. Ha, ha, ha.
Okay, thank you for the love, Ron. All love out there in Stock Island. Mike Knowles.
Boy, it look like we got Dennis Ward popped up.
Hi, Dennis.
It says, and you rebuild engines?
And I'm doing body work right now, too.
Who is Dennis Ward?
He is I voted for him. State attorney.
Right.
Yes.
So you know Dennis?
Yes.
Okay, so what engines have you rebuilt here lately?
Right now I'm building the Expedition. It's basically built. I just got a few more things I got to put on it, but nothing major. Very simple. But we also did the Mustang engine too.
Ron says he can't see. Ron, you must have a glitch on your side because we're good over here. Monica bright as a Christmas tree over there. That's a good little camera. What kind of phone is that? It's a nice one.
Samsung, LG, something.
Got you. You got a couple people who you got over there. See how that one popped up, and then what you got over there?
We have John Lipinski, my Aunt Lucinda. She's watching from Northern Michigan.
Do me a favor. Boop, boop, boop. Hit the share button right here so we can make it happen. We're about to go in right now. So what projects did you work on today? Because I usually keep up, with people with you. I don't know what you do on the day. Next thing I know, you jumping out of airplanes or something. What you do today?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that with me. I'm not a big fan of airplanes.
You flew before?
Yes, I have, and I needed tons of gin and tonic to make it, and Benadryl. So I'm not a good flyer. Yeah.
Anxiety?
Yeah, I get anxiety. But when I'm on the ground, I can just about do anything I put my mind to. Yesterday I started off, I've been basically taking all the paint off the roof of the expedition because it had really bad rust and holes.
Wow.
So I took all the paint off, and it's such a long process because you got to keep putting gel and such on there to keep the rust away. And then once you get it all cleaned off, and then you got to fill the holes. So I used a fiberglass Bondo, and I cleaned it all up. And today I was...
Go ahead, Mom.
Okay.
Just laughing about it.
Today I was grinding all the fiberglass down. So if anyone's seen my pictures, I look like...
Monica's picture today on her story is gangsta. I didn't even recognize. I know Monica well. I didn't even recognize. So that's Monica Woodbury on Facebook, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Red Tater went in hard on you. I mean, you just went for the kill, but go ahead.
Okay. I have a question. Okay. Can you share what the gizmo is on your chest? I missed it if you haven't already. Okay. Nice to know you're looking at my chest.
Yeah. I was going to say that thing. Trying to kill my little homegirl.
So anyways, I've had, there's been a couple of times my heart's kind of went weeble wobbly, and so I wasn't sure what was going on. It can make you feel a little unsure. So I went to a cardiologist, and the cardiologist put this heart monitor on my chest for 14 days. And it's went off a couple of times, and the doctors have called. They asked me if I was okay. So whatever it is, I'm sure they'll figure it out and take care of it.
Yeah. And I'm going to put Dr. Burrows on the case. Dr. Burrows don't play around when it comes to hearts. Mike Knowles, what you got on your side?
Okay, first of all, we got Gary Ferguson.
My man.
We got Vendor Store.
Okay.
We got Jack Bernhardt.
Jack Bernhardt, class of 86, Key West High School. One time for the sheriff department.
Okay, we got Olympia Newton.
Olympia, that girl deep in the game.
And we got OT Orion Thurston.
OT working overtime.
And
my man.
We got Dennis Ward, he said Red Tater, laugh out loud there.
Yeah, that's a funny dude.
Yeah. Lucinda Woodbury.
Yep. Is that your family?
Yes, that's my family. That is my aunt.
Miss Anna, you got a nice little niece over here, Miss Woodbury. When you come down, you come see me, Louie, see the mayor. I'm going to give you the keys to the whole city. I'm going to include the county. And between me and Monica, we're going to have you on the thing called Carte Blanche.
I got Julian, and then here you got Red Tater that says something right there.
What's she saying?
Yeah, what he says, he said, oh, okay, they're running, they study cool.
Yes.
And you know,
Red Tater's a comedian too. Boy, that boy, he said they running a study. That's funny thing. So, affordable housing. Roll call on affordable housing. Listen, I really need y'all to, real quick, let me show you. Boop, boop, boop. Hit that share button. All of y'all tuning in right now because we're going to get some engaging because Mark don't make it easy. Boy, we hit a curveball, he throw a slider, he come with all kinds of stuff out there in Facebook headquarters. All love to my man Mark. If he didn't start Facebook, I don't know what these people be doing with these phones. So Commissioner Martinez, representing the county and representing Lower Duval, is going to get with you so you can show him what's going on.
We didn't get a chance to today.
So was he responsive to you?
Yes, very responsive. Extremely responsive. We chatted on text, but we just didn't kind of match up today. But we'll get it together.
Yeah, awesome. So if you know some affordable housing anywhere in the Keys, please put it right here on the podcast so we can let people know because, like Monica says, it's tough out there with affordable housing. So we want to get ideas out there. I mean, I don't know if you watched a little bit of the show yesterday, talk about going higher, a little bit higher on the stories. So like that, you can build more apartments. And I'm glad that, we have a task force in the city. Shout out to the city of Key West.
The biggest one, have you been over by like Shawnee area? It used to be like a 1-story, maybe 2-story places, but they tore that all in, and now it's like 4.
You know what that is? That's we helped build that.
Affordable.
Yeah, it's affordable, but it's for like people that had, it's like some type of thing, like it was like what the age help and all that had.
Yeah, so it was military and
yeah,
so certain criteria,
and all that.
And it's 4 floors, really?
Yeah, it's
4 stories.
Okay,
yeah.
It's 4 stories.
So shout out to Kadjo. Kadjo went through a lot with the hurricane, so I'm glad they build back up. I mean, I want everybody to be good down here. I want somebody riding with some deep bass around here. Mm-hmm. The whole vibration. So how is Key West? How does Key West resemble Walt Disney World? That's the show topic. How does Key West, Florida resemble Walt Disney World?
Okay, well, Key West is popping. Key West is very busy. And in Disney World...
For the people that don't know what popping means, what does that mean? Just, because some people might not understand what popping.
We have a lot of people here in Key West. Yeah. It is one of the safest places that you can be.
Right.
In a way.
So popping, I mean, exciting, a lot of entertainment,
fun,
happy, drinks, and,
warmer.
Yes, climate. So we had 100. Go ahead, Monica.
Yeah. So when you're in Disney World, it's like people just aimlessly walk wherever. So they will literally walk out into traffic.
On Duval Street, especially. On
Duval Street, and some of the side streets too. They just walk right out in front of you, and you're like, brakes.
So Monica brought up a good point. So those of y'all coming down here, we don't do that. Beeping the horn, we don't do that. We don't beep horns at people. We ain't in a hurry down here. We slow motion. Okay. Now we think over here, this company worldwide, but when we relax, we want you beeping the horn. If somebody walk in front of your car, don't go downtown if you don't want that to happen because it's guaranteed to happen. If you don't like being behind my man Ed Swift's contour train, that man has done a lot for the community. Don't come down here because that's going. I think they're up to 2 miles an hour now. I think we was at 1.5. Probably got to 2. Mopeds are zigzagging. Golf carts are incredible, and I appreciate bicycles. I really do. I appreciate y'all got a whole new lane on the boulevard. I advise y'all on everything I love, in my opinion. Man, I wouldn't be in that lane with them cars out there.
No, I'd ride on the sidewalk.
Sidewalk, yeah. Stick to the sidewalk. I know y'all got a privilege of the lane, but at nighttime, we're wearing all black. It's hard to see somebody. These people texting, and all of a sudden, you'll be on top of the Popeye sign. This thing is serious.
Well, you have people that are riding their bikes and they're texting. They got earphones on their ears. Yep. And I'm like, how can you hear anything? You can't see. I mean, you're trying to ride a bike and your hands are going a million miles.
Hit the share button right over here. Boop, boop, boop. Notifications. Boop. YouTube, subscribe. What you think, Mike Knowles? You out there. Matter of fact, I got to get my bicycle. From you.
Yeah, you darn sure do.
But I can ride because I ain't rode in a while. Boy, I got it. But I ain't no telling when I can ride. But it's dangerous out there with bicycles.
You ain't lying, man. I mean, when I go on the boulevard to go to Stock Island, I don't know. I need a little bit more. I need a sensor on there because I don't know who I'm getting ready. I darn sure can't see too good. So
yeah,
it's
dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's really dangerous. So just be careful out there. Paradise, welcome to Paradise. We're in tourism full throttle right now. This is a big month. Thank you all for tuning in. All love from the family. Which with Miss Woodbury here, your aunt talking about.
She says, "Love to see you. Miss you tons. I can't afford Key West."
Okay, so let me tell you what we're gonna do. Everything is solvable. So when you're ready to come down, Monica gonna get with me. We're gonna get you something affordable, even though it's hard, but we're gonna make it happen. We're going to put you on VIP downtown. You're going to be good. And you're going to break bread with all the conks and eat some conch fritters. We'll make sure we take care of you. My man Marlon checking in. When Stock Island check in, It done got for real.
Marlin.
I seen you at the little VIP party the other day. Tell the people where you was at.
Robustos, the new cigar.
What's it called?
Robustos.
Shout out to Shaq. Not Shaquille O'Neal, my man Shaq on Duval. Shaq is one of the nicest guys on Duval Street.
Yes, he is. He is very
I never
sweet.
seen a man get upset ever. Have you?
No.
Yeah, he's a nice kid.
Did you like the plants?
I love them. I
See?
love them. So, what was going on there? What type of bar is that?
It is a cigar bar. It's got beer and wine. It's absolutely wonderful. The sangria is wonderful too.
Right.
But beer and wine, they have a lot of beers from locally Florida.
Right.
And they have a very huge wine selection. And they have all different types of cigars for all you cigar smokers. If you like cigars, and it's a great place to sit and watch outside, open.
Yeah.
You just watch the people. It's really nice.
Yes. You know, shout out to my man Shaq. Anybody trying to make some things happen, we always going to show them love. Speaking about bars, Old Town Rodeo, we're going to be getting back to the bull riding. Big dollar amounts are going to be given out because, you know, times are tough. So we're going to go ahead and put about 1,000 on bull riding here soon. So Monica is currently the title holder, world champ of riding the bull. Old Town Rodeo, 600 blocks. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be fun. We got to get back to the fun, man. You know, people been at home, cooped up. So it's time to make it happen. So do me a favor, those y'all more people came in. Monica, did I miss anybody on your side?
Serena Jardines.
Fogarty's in the building checking in. That's everybody there?
Pamela Hersey said there is no such thing as affordable housing in Key West. We have JC Key West.
Right. If you liking what you seeing right now and you down with Monica Flowers, who is Michael Knowles, and me, Louie C. the Mayor, I want y'all to do like Fat Joe and throw them hearts all the way up, right here on the screen, all the way up. Woo! So there is, you know, some affordable housing, but it's limited. So we're trying to
Very limited. We're trying to save what we have.
We're trying to make it happen. So Monica is a female of all trades. So it's hard to keep up with this girl. So she runs the whole garden. Pretty soon, next thing I know, she opened a whole garden business. So what's the plan of the week, girl?
Right now I have tons of basil, and it's absolutely wonderful. It makes everything smell good. I started with a couple of plants, and those couple of plants seeded. So now I have massive amounts of now wild basil growing.
I might have to pull up in the garden. I ain't been over there to the house. I might have to pull up some. Mike Knowles.
I tell you, I tell you what, Scott Taylor love that basil. I tell you, he will love that basil, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good point. You're talking about Mr. Scott Taylor over at the Kaya Island Eats.
Yep.
So those of y'all that was going to the Kaya Island Eats in Bay Point, it's a new location right off Duval and Angela. Gonna be open next week, and the food is fabulous. And for those of y'all who want to make some points, y'all, you know, not 100% with your woman, what I advise you to do is make sure you take your woman out there to the Kaya Island Eats for Valentine's, and making sure you get out the doghouse, start sleeping in the couch.
Okay, we got Gary. No, wait a minute. We got Martina Lake.
Okay.
Jacqueline Hagan, Michael Hall, Ted Cervantes, J.C. Gelvis, Isaac Archer, Christopher Dodd. We got
Christopher Dodd.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got John Takovich, Vic Farices.
Yeah.
And we got a check in here from Red Tay. Said, did Eddie make it to your house today?
We hadn't got to that yet. We
Could you
just
give him a brief of who Eddie is and how he's helping you?
He is, say it again.
Commissioner Eddie Martinez represent Lower Duval, and also the county. He's a county commissioner, the People's Commissioner, and Monica's working with him on some stuff.
Yes, I think he was busy and I was really busy today, so we're both really busy today, but we will be meeting up.
And it's reference affordable housing, keeping what we got.
Yes, keeping what we got affordable, yes.
Okay. Some people have a problem with spring break. I ain't got no problem. They tell me, Lou, you ain't a spring chicken. I said, you're absolutely correct. I agree with that. However, I'm still spring breaking. So some people lose sight of when they was kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these kids come out here. First of all, is there any rooms for $80 down there in the whole city? I don't think there's any rooms for $80 at no time, right? So my point is, it's very expensive to come down here for spring break. So, we get a certain type
spring
of
break. It goes really up.
Well, here's the thing: March is the busiest time of the year, right? Not just because spring break; it's just busy. It's the busiest month out of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to welcome all people, right? So yes, somebody might beep a horn more than usual. Kids, act silly, but you was a kid also. However, some of those kids, in my opinion, let's say they come to Key West for their first time, and they experience Key West, they'll come another time, maybe when they're doctors, lawyers, different type of professions that they do. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't discriminate against the Jazz Festival, the Fantasy Fest, Hemingway Days. So we accept all tours. So be nice to the kids that welcome to Key West. Yes, you might be stuck. Beach is fabulous, and let's not get it twisted. A lot of y'all, I'm not gonna blow the spot up, ride the beach extra during spring break. That's all I'm gonna say about that. They complain about that. They definitely make it a point on their lunch break to ride through there.
I tell you what, if you get the most accidents over there, I tell you what, just
ooh, we got a little fan over here, my man DJ JC on the Latin tip. Read that.
He says, Monica, Valentine's Day, it's coming soon. Yes, it is. I know.
What you got planned with you and your man?
We'll probably be really busy, actually. I'm getting roses. Actually, we don't really do anything for Valentine's. I don't think we've done anything for Valentine's Day in a long time. Yeah, we usually smacked with
so
deliveries.
let's go and let people know, because if you're on top of your game, you want to know where you're getting your flowers from. So how do they find you? Contact. What's the best way right now?
Rose Petals in Paradise on Facebook, or Monica Woodbury on Facebook.
Okay, awesome. Also, there's a big game. I don't know if y'all heard about it. This is called the Super Bowl. That boy Tom Brady. They didn't think that man would be in the Super Bowl ever again to the time he was living. I beg to differ. So me, unfortunately, I betted on Buffalo, and Buffalo got crushed. I was hoping they win one Super Bowl, but them Kansas City ain't nothing to play with. So I'm going with my man. I got to stay in the state and going with Tampa. Who you like, Monica? I know you ain't all the way big, but do you like Tampa Bay or Kansas City?
Well, I do live in Florida, so I kind of have to root for the Florida team.
Well, you don't have to, but...
Well, you kind of have to if you live.
Well, I like Buffalo, but they just couldn't do it. Hit the share button right over here. Boop, 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 boop. Mike Knowles, what you got?
Okay.
What you got on Super Bowl?
I'm gonna say Tampa, man. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think Tampa, man.
Okay. Hopefully, Tom Brady do it big. They ain't gonna tell that man to peep. Who else we got tuning in?
Okay, we got tuning in here. We got let's see, we got Nina Gonzalez, David Blunderman, and Jeremy P. Hyatt.
Okay. Here's Red Tater. Who knows what he talking about now? Go ahead, Monica.
I predicted the Bucks and Kansas City on this podcast last month. I'm going with the Bucks.
Wow.
He sure
Red
did.
Tater, Red Tater on sports too.
Yep.
Okay, so thank you, Red Tater, for that. Talking about the Super Bowl, Mojo Sports Bar and Bistro. A lot of businesses popping up on Duval Street.
How many TVs is that going to be?
It's going to be
Super Bowl coming.
On Mojo Sports Bar, close to 25 TVs.
That's a lot of TVs.
So it's going to be very exciting, good vibe. So, all sports. I don't know if y'all know, but I have a sports administration degree from St. Thomas University. So you see what I got out here? I'm playing around with them conks. See? And I got the girls on here. See? Mm-hmm. Got to support them conk softball girls. They doing it big. One time, I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. So I went to the game, and we played Gulliver Prep. At that time, the AD, we definitely, this is one of the teams we don't call a truce. Most 99.9 after the game, we call a truce over here. We don't want to talk to you ever. before the game, after the game. Matter of fact, in football, we hit the mascot on the first play just to prove the point that we coming to make it happen. So we was playing softball. So the coach said that, we was carrying on, from the opposing, the Gulliver Prep coach said that we was carrying on. So he got the Key West PD involved. So I said, man, we paid the ticket, we could scream. So long story short, we was down by a couple runs and we was in the last inning. So it was a freshman, I can't remember the young lady's name, and she was up to bat. And I told the vice principal, I said, listen, so you know when this girl about to go to the house, which means she's gonna hit a home run. And when we go up by one, because it was like two girls on base, I said, I'm gonna get buck wild to the extreme. I'm just let it be known now before it happens. And exactly when I said that, they're gonna hit a home run. So they have the little picnic table. So, you have the one where you sit, then you have where they have the broadcast. Mm-hmm. So I hit one step on top and two things up the fence. I said, what's up now, partner? And was holding that KW like this all day. Boy, that man was red. He tried to put me out of the whole stadium. I said, hey, man, you can't take the heat. You got to get out the Cone Kitchen. So when we come out here, we're going to make it happen. So all love right now. Pronounce his name for me again to make sure. That's the girl, Patty, I told you.
Patty
Yes.
Giuliano.
Patty Giuliano is going to be on the program with Dr. Burrows on Friday. She's going back to Cali. Now, in Key West, I think we're at 39 deaths for the pandemic. In Cali, the other day they had 10. So this lady's in the front line. So I don't know how you feel, Miss Monica, but I'm going to keep it blood raw 100. Hit the share button right now. Boop, boop, boop. I believe, in my opinion, based on facts, that Key West, Florida and the Florida Keys is the safest place on earth to be during that pandemic.
I believe so.
We
have great doctors.
Low
we
cases.
have low cases.
We've never been overloaded at the hospitals.
No, we've always been in green.
The temperature is very warm down here, mm-hmm. and we was on it from day one. So if you're going to go somewhere and travel, like look, my daughter, happy pre-birthday to Kira Thursday. She gonna hit the big 2-2. Time flies when you're having fun. Mm-hmm. You know what she says? Mm-hmm. She don't want to get on the plane for the spring break because she still don't feel comfortable. And that's for her spring break. You know, so I said that's cool. And some people, don't feel comfortable. But I told her, well, do what you feel comfortable with. But if you're gonna have some fun and you feel like having fun, then do it. But that's good that 22-year-old would be thinking in those terms, because usually they said, man, we're gonna turn up. Damn, a pandemic. Damn, all that. We're gonna go in.
I don't think I would be comfortable on a plane during a pandemic. I think I would rather drive.
Okay, so if we had to go to Texas for a show, we drive.
We're driving.
We're driving.
Yeah.
Well, I'll meet you over there.
Okay. You don't know how fast I drive.
Mike knows what you got.
Well, hey, Madden, he drove Buzz. He didn't fly. And so
John Madden.
I fly.
So, all I can tell you is if you're ever in a plane, God forbid something happened, you ask me for advice, tuck and roll. That's all I can tell you. It's serious, man.
Okay. We got Jeremy P. Hyatt.
Okay.
We got Damien. I don't know what the last name is.
Okay.
And we have William Gonzalez.
Willie Gonzalez. You know a character named Willie Gonzalez?
I've heard the name.
Okay, so that's Willie Gonzalez. Gonzalez Landscape at a marathon. You don't know yet, but you'll be taking a trip to Marathon soon. And his brother's Louis Gonzalez, the mayor of Marathon. Did you know Marathon had an official city now? And they also have, a mayor and the commission.
I thought they were an official city for a long time.
Well, as far as the structure for politically.
Oh,
so they have like us, they still part of the county, but they have a city and they have their own structure with the mayor and the commissioners. I don't know if you knew that, but shout out to Louis Gonzalez. Always love over here. He came from Key West and was a marathon now. Anybody else, Michael?
Yeah, we got Strawberry Ariana.
Okay.
We got Darnell Henderson.
Okay. A lot of good people coming in today. Thank you all for the love. Tomorrow we're going to do it big once again. Thank you, Florida Keys Injury Lawyers, Accident Lawyers in the Keys. Go to FloridaKeysInjury.com. Stay local in Key West after 911. That's all you got to do. FloridaKeysInjury.com. Advanced Urgent Care Key West Marathon in Key Largo. Big show on Friday. We're going back to Cali. We're going to talk about blood raw stuff. We ain't going to hold back at all. and get you that keyscares.com $89 on affordable health care and ivermectin. Whoever is not supporting the program, I suggest you get a second opinion. And I don't know what we're going to do with Monica on smoking. I think we're going to send her over to Naughty Vapes, the #1 vape shop in America. They're right across the street from the fire department. Always taking care of locals and military with that 10% discount. Make sure you like them on Facebook on the Naughty, Nauti Vapes. What Mike knows.
Fight like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Javon Green. With Javon coming in tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's tomorrow. Then after that, we got Thursday.
Scott Taylor.
Then Friday, we want to pop it again.
Taylor. So Javon Green, he's a very quiet kid. The quiet ones are the ones that are deadly. He ready to knock somebody's head loose in that ring, so you have a fight coming up. Have you ever boxed? Because I'm sorry to keep up with you.
Foxy boxing.
Can you explain?
And I was training for golden gloves, female golden gloves, when I was about 23, 24.
It's not risque in Foxy boxing, is it?
Usually, no. Usually it's a sports bra and a pair of shorts. Now, there are some nude bars or, dance clubs that have Foxy boxing, but no, I didn't do the Foxy boxing.
Did you have fun?
Nude clubs. Yes, I did.
Did you knock a girl out?
I've had my fun.
Okay, so Louie C. the Mayor, thank y'all. Monica Flowers, backed up by Michael Knowles. Valentine's is coming up. Please tell them again where they can find you for the roses.
You can find Rose Petals in Paradise on Facebook, or you can contact me, Monica Woodbury, on Facebook.
Also, the Guardian program.
That is Florida Keys Guardian Key West.
On Facebook.
Right? On Facebook, something like that.
Okay, so listen, we love to be on the show with you all night, but I think this is our time. Thank you all for the love. We Michael knows what we at. We are at
223.
223 podcasts. When we say something, we do it. We don't take Christmas off for a podcast, St. Patrick's Day, none of that. If a holiday, we'll be here. Thank y'all. And tomorrow, check out the show. It's going to be good boxing information. Have a great evening. And please, if you come down here, don't be beeping them goddamn horns.